Do you remember the Vision of Escaflowne?
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 Escaflowne has turned into a dragon!
What the? Yes, that's it!
I do. The year 2000 was a great year for pop culture and tech. It was also kind of a transition year. PJ Phil had just left the zone, Goku had just killed Frieza, Gundams were terrorizing Earth, and I had the biggest crush on Grace from Student Bodies.
Thank you.
For a 14-year-old hitting high school at the dawn of the millennium, graduating elementary school marked the end of a childlike existence as we grew into adolescence. And when hormones are raging, the unrequited affection of a crush, disappointing failures, and awkward encounters.
We've met before, haven't we? I don't think so.
Everything feels like the end of the world. There was always TV. And let me tell you, TV was pretty great.
Glitch. BFG.
In my household, the internet sounded like this. So while Napster was already taking the world by storm, I was still making mixtapes of my favorite bands.
When is this gonna stop?
But amidst the sci-fi technobabble that dominated the time,
Take a look at his neurokinetics.
we were about to shift gears into high fantasy. The stage was already set. Princess Mononoke made its theatrical run, Zelda made the jump to 3D, and JRPGs like The Legend of Dragoon had already began to whet our juvenile appetites. A little over a year before we got this,
You shall not pass!
we got this. The Vision of Escaflowne. This fusion of steampunk mech and high fantasy. It was so good. The show had it all. Great fights, political intrigue, romance, a soundtrack that slaps, and angels for some reason. Yeah, that was kind of a thing for a while. The version that we caught on YTV was actually a heavily edited version of that show. Fox Kids initially picked up the show for its Saturday morning lineup.
Don't miss an all-new Escaflowne this morning at 11, only on Fox Kids.
I think it wasn't until about 10 episodes in that they realized they probably shouldn't be showing this to kids, so they sold the rights to YTV, who aired it for us Canadians in September 2000. The story goes something like this. Hitomi Kanzaki, a good-natured athlete, who also happens to be into tarot cards, is accidentally whisked away to a strange land by a mysterious man fighting a dragon.
And you brought this girl back with you?
Yeah, well, she seems to have followed me home.
Turns out our mystery man is actually a prince that's about to become king,
Long may you reign.
shortly before his kingdom is wiped out by a malevolent force hunting the Escaflowne, this royal mech that only the king's bloodline can operate. Did I mention that it transforms into a dragon?
A dragon? So that's the dragon Emperor Dornkirk was talking about!
It's pretty great. Hitomi eventually gets caught up in all the political drama of this world, finds out her casual hobby is probably a superpower,
That's the place where the wandering earth collects.
and ends up in this love triangle with this pretty boy knight
You're tired. You should rest inside.
and the king that she's kind of spending all her time with lately.
Ah! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Ow!
Hold still. Some plant poison got in the wound. This will help the fever.
Oh my.
All while trying to stay a step ahead of their enemies and save the world in the process.
Distortion has begun to appear in the image of our ideal future.
Big story themes like fate, destiny, time travel, the tragedy of war, kind of all my favorite things, tie together this incredible cast of characters amidst a bizarre backdrop of random animal people, giant robots, and this pervert. The best part of this anime, to me, is actually Hitomi. Unlike many other female leads of the time, she doesn't use her sexuality to advance the plot. She's smart, she's capable, she's brave, she has wits and speaks out.
What is your problem? Are you always so pig-headed? The least you could do is say thank you.
She may have mysterious powers that can see into the future, but her true power is actually her kindness.
Don't even think of escaping. Is that better?
She has this desire to see people be the best versions of themselves. And I think that was a very powerful message to me at 14.
You know, people have an amazing ability. Huh? That's right. My grandmother told me all about it. You should keep thinking, I wish I were, or I want to be. If you say those things, your wishes will come true.
Your wishes will come true?
It's true, don't you think? If you keep thinking, I wish I were, then you'll work towards that goal. Then you'll try your hardest. But if you tell yourself it's hopeless, or I can't do it, or my dreams will never come true, that's what's going to happen. Huh? Was it all just a dream? Or maybe it was a vision? No, it was real.
In retrospect, I think Hitomi gave me a better perspective on things. To be your best self, and to be kind. And hey, I think we all could use a bit more kindness lately. And maybe we all just need to be a little more like Hitomi.
I made it!
Thanks for watching, guys. This one was really fun to make. I'm having a blast doing the series. Gives me a chance to watch a lot of my old favorite shows again. Thank you so much for the comments. I've been reading them all. I'm just so happy people are engaged and they're connecting and resonating. It's really nice. If you like what you see, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Twitch. Was there a character in any series of any sort that impacted you? Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.